What it is, what it do? Jay Killen here with the DDLC subreddit's most hated DDLC mod. All I have to say so far is eek, and I haven't even played it. By the way, if you hear any noise in the background, that's my dog Nico's chewing on an antler. So forgive me. He's gonna be sitting with me while I record this episode, which hopefully might make things a little bit better, because eek. I don't know what to expect. I know people hate this mod, and I want to see what the hate is all about. So if you guys want to see me play the Reddit's most hated DDLC mod, be sure to stick around and see how this is gonna go, because yeah, I think this is gonna be something. Also, this music is pretty weird. I'm not gonna go with Killen this time. I'm gonna go with Chris. Our name shall be Chris. Thursday. Okay, we're starting on a Thursday instead of a Monday. That's interesting. Another day came to an end. I went to the club after waiting a couple hours after the end of the class. I don't know if this is the main character or if this is Yuri. I'm just gonna keep reading like I normally would until I figure out who this is. By the end, there was no one left in the school except the same members of the clubs. I guess there's more fun things to do. But not for me. After all, I don't think I'm going to be able to sit anywhere with 4 cool chicks who don't mind at all. I got used to it and even took it for granted, but my poems didn't come out well at all. The sweet kitten of the Crimson Wind. Oh, my own defense. Without a performance like that, there's no way I'll be able to lose my fatal flaw. With that kind of thinking, I sit on my chair looking around the club. Everyone is busy doing their own thing. Sari sits alone in the back, covered in notebooks and a bunch of biscuits, eats, smiles peacefully, and draws dicks on her desk. What? Wait, that is not something Sari would do. Natsuki sits in an atypical place for her, at the desk in the middle row. There's an open manga next to her, but I can't tell if she's reading it or if she managed to fall asleep. She has a trail of tears on her cheek. This can mean either that the manga is sad, or that she had a dream about her father trying to involve her in a family affair. Although to be honest, I really don't want to get into it. Okay, I'm starting to see why people don't like this mod. Natsuki is the last person I wanted to see because of her stupid character, and harmfulness is notoriously unjustifiable. Monica, president of the literature club, sits at the teacher's desk. I've played so many Monica-centric mods, bro. Oh man, just seeing this face again, I'm like, oh, okay. She was thinking hard about something, but what is this girl thinking about might be interesting. Not bad looking, athletic, smart, but her self-esteem is too high and she often has a shitty character. And yet half the school tried, one way or another, to hit on her, but without success. I'm pretty sure she has someone. Well, maybe. But no, it's better not to think about it. Monica opened her mouth, but said nothing. Although I think I know what she wanted to say about. That doesn't even make any sense. It's easy as 2 times 2. One of the club members still hasn't shown up. Yuri. She was the one I was drawn to the most out of all the others put together. She was a little shy, but she had an awesomely rich inner world that her body could hardly contain. Ah, that's what he's calling it. An awesomely rich inner world. Uh-huh. Yup. Yeah. Yesterday we had an almost awesome conversation about her poetry. Or rather, she spoke while I stared at her already mentioned rich inner world, sticking out in the form of her tits. This guy's a fucking dirtbag. Our conversation was interrupted by a phone call. Yuri picked up the phone, blushing thickly for some reason, said, "Yeah, I'm on my way," and in fact, ran away without saying anything to anyone. As I understand it, no one has seen her today. The club president didn't always show herself in the meetings on time, but this is different. She wasn't late, she was delayed. Monica once again tried to say something. Probably declared poem exchange, or the opposite, the end of the meeting. But she hesitantly sat back into her chair again. Slowly but surely, evening moping was setting in. I should do something. For example, guys, I'm gonna go take a shit. No one has answered me. Even Oski didn't give a shit since I dared to say that in front of her. What the heck is going on in this place? What is this? Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these people? This is not the Monica Sayori, Natsuki, and MC that I've known in the countless mods that I've played. Who are these people? What am I reading? I ran out into the hallway and ran into the toilet. It's so quiet. After shitting, I made myself go to the water fountain and drank. I could have bought a Coke, of course, but Sayori would have inevitably have smelt it and concluded that I lied to her about not having any money. That's the kind of thing she picks up on so fast, even though she draws dicks on desk. Oh. I barely stepped back into the hallway when I suddenly heard some interesting noises. Someone's moaning. They were coming from a classroom not far from where I was standing. I fell silent and snuck up to the classroom door. Yes, it's definitely here. Someone's having sex in the classroom. Jeez, you've got to be kidding me. In the classroom, locked from the inside, a couple settled in. I pressed my ears to the door. There was one of the moaning voices I would have recognized from a million. I'm sorry, Nikos. Wait. Okay, this guy's a fucking creep. I don't like this fucking guy at all. I'm so glad you didn't give him the name Killen. This guy doesn't deserve the name Killen. I don't like this guy at all. Oh, I'm not even gonna read that. Holy shit. My ideal. My goddess. You could say. She fucks right in front of me with someone and even wasn't shy. There was nothing to do, so I stood there with my jaw hanging down and my fly bulging. This guy is a fucking creep. I don't like this guy. Fucking hell. Yuri was so close to me, and so insanely far away at the same time. My imagination began to play violent games with me. Oh no. Here's Yuri. I can see her in front of me in the dim light of the lamps in her room. Her oiled body is just perfect. No, God, don't do it, please. Oh my God. Oh God, no. Oh God, I'm gonna have to censor this. Holy shit, dude, I'm gonna have to censor this. Oh, I can see the scars on her arm. No, oh my God. Oh God, you can see her nipples too. Holy shit. She invitingly spreading her legs, and I pile her away with all of my 50 kilograms. Yuri wrapping her legs around me. I kiss her, feel the inferno heat of her horny body. Wait, why are her arms cutting? I was daydreaming and stumbled my forehead against the wall and quietly hissed in pain. In the meantime, the following was going on behind the door. Both seemed to be in complete ecstasy. Yuri moaned so much that her ears began to pop up little by little. These are horrid. Oh my God. Guys, Nikos is worried about me. It's okay, Nikos. It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. It's just this mod is insane, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fuck. After 15 minutes, I started trying to think logically. It didn't work out so well. Only clubs and sports sections are open this time of the day. It's crowded, so there's nowhere else to be alone. In fact, there are cameras almost all over the school, except for the closet and a few other places. I think I was staying right next to the closet. Well, that's smart, I should say. Not everyone has keys to the closet. Apparently someone from the school board has successfully hit on her, and with a position higher than Monica. Fucking hell. That's just fucked up. I gagged myself with both hands to keep from screaming. Oh, so now he has some morals, huh? He was all into it. He was all into it not that long ago. But now he's like, oh wait, someone from the school board is dicking down Yuri? Hold up, we can't have that. However, all I could do now is eavesdrop at the door and feel rage toward everyone involved in the process. To Yuri, for the fact that I'm not the one beside her right now. Fuck off, bro. To her partner, for the fact that it's him and not me who's with her right now. Fuck off, bro. And to myself for being such a loser. To tell the truth, like hell there's no way I was going to have had the guts to offer a girl something like that, even if she wanted to. But it doesn't make it any easier, damn it. They made out for about an hour. It's interesting that no one went looking for me during that time, but whatever. Yeah, because you're such a fucking loser and a creep. Who wants to be around you? By the way, are the girls in the club, or had they already left? As far as I could tell, Yuri had been fucked by about 20 times both ways. There's also some kind of splashing in the closet 4 times. Oh. Ooh. I'm okay, bud. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. You just, you just stay there, guys. Nikos is so concerned about me. This mod is making me feel some type of way, bro. Not in a good way, by the way. I must say. Yeah. Fuck. Who would have thought, bruh? Finally, when they were done with their affairs of passion, the furniture began to rumble inside the classroom. Seems like the lovers were doing a general cleaning. I somehow realized that it was time to get out of here, so I rushed to the hallway exit. I tried to curl against the wall, breathing hard and begging myself on the dick. The door creaked open. I peered quietly out into the hallway, and saw Yuri's partner had gone in the opposite direction from me. Whew, thank goodness. And everything's just fading into oblivion. Dude, what the fuck is this mod, bro? I played many WTF mods in my time, but this mod has tripped me out the most. The hallway went completely dark. My favorite quiet girl was in no hurry to leave the room. She was probably cleaning herself up. Or maybe she was just tired. If this guy's gonna be a dirtbag, I'm gonna make him sound like the fucking dirtbag he is. Also, wow, that's interesting. Seeing the shirt unbuttoned with the tie undone. At first, I was like, "What the heck is this?" But oh, that's just her collarbone. Yuri finally got out. She even buttoned up hastily. It's almost nighttime though, so no one's going to be looking too closely. Nobody except me. I stepped into the hallway. Boo, motherfucker! Kyo! Chris, you scared me. I almost... I see. You overheard? Well, yeah, I overheard. I would have peeked if I could. I can afford it. Everyone in the club was worried about her, and she... Strangely enough, Yuri went silent. A couple of minutes passed by before I heard her voice, which was quieter than usual. It didn't make her speak, and frankly, I'd rather not hear it at all. Please, don't take this the wrong way, I beg you. I don't even know what to think about it. I had a better opinion of you. He's like, don't take this the wrong way. What other way could we take it? What other way can we take what we creepily just witnessed? At the last phrase, Yuri began to look unhappy at all. I even felt a little sorry for telling her that. I always disappoint everyone. Can you imagine that? The girl's lips trembled. She was having trouble with words she hadn't needed a while ago. Is that why you ran away from the club yesterday too? Yes. I did it almost every day, and with more than one. It cost me a lot of trouble to pretend I hadn't heard that last sentence. My one bright neat dream, long since cracked, has been shattered into little pieces. Yuri is a whore. It literally cracked. Oh, damn. It literally cracked. Dang. I have to admit, that was actually pretty cool. You could despise me for that, but it won't be anywhere near the way I despise myself. The thing is, I'm in a very bad financial situation right now. I've tried everything to fix that, but I could do nothing, Noting, except... Okay, Yuri. Alright, calm down. I get it. That happens to everyone. Really? Does it? I mean, does it? I never thought... He's like, I'm sorry. I'm in dire straits even though I'm a high school student. And the only way I can make ends meet is to sell myself. As a high school student, mind you. Huh. I can't even begin to name the amount of ways that this is messed up. Well, that doesn't happen to me. In fact, it's an inevitable prospect. It's an unenviable prospect. Wandering around classes with one or another man, selling herself for the livelihood. Knowing that local pompous boys, it's unlikely that someone will invite her home. So, how much has it improved you financially? Yuri took some crumpled bills out of her pocket and counted them. Enough for a couple new books, a bottle of wine, a jar of good tea, scented candles, and a new knife, and other small things. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? You're selling yourself out? You're selling your soul for books, wine, tea, candles, and a knife. Not even a place to stay, not even some food, not some new clothing. You're selling your soul and your body for materialistic bullshit. What the fuck is this, bro? I wish I could save money. And a new what? What? Huh? What was that pose? Suddenly she jumped up, as if she remembered something, without dignifying my question with an answer, and began to look anxiously into my eyes. I won't come to the club. Promise me, please. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like Monica's daydreaming about eating me with shit. What does that even mean? That's very poetic. That's very poetic, huh? Like hell, Monica has nothing else to think about but you. But who knows? I've got some more business today. I have to be sure. Promise me. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't turn me into her. Apart from you, I don't know who to hope for. I nodded my head mechanically. That was enough. Borrowed closet keys rattled in the girl's pocket. Without even saying goodbye, she dashed off to the showers, apparently to get herself cleaned up before her next business. Without being obvious, so to speak. Oh, fuck. Is she going to last another hour, or what? How could there be so many rich, horny sons at our school? Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the club. After looking around, I slowly make my way to the stairs and staggered up, listening to the silence and quietly bewildered. Dive quickly to my silent pool, my devils like you. Bro. Bro, I can see why people hate this mod, bro. What? What? What is this? What is this? I went to the club. The young talents were still sitting in their seats. Much like they love literature very much. It's fucking nighttime! Why are they still here? It's nighttime in the club. Why are they there? Why is anybody in the school? They should all be at home right now. Sayori sadly ran her eraser back and forth across the desk. She had Monica standing over her with a disgruntled face. I couldn't help but believe that she would really eat anyone with shit and not choke. Well, Sayori drew ticks on her desk, so what? Whatever the child wants to do, as long as she doesn't hang herself, as they say. Who says that? Nobody says that! But no, there's bound to be a need to get to the bottom of it. That's the kind of thing I don't like about Monica. I like to see her do other things, though. My extensive experience as an anime fan told me that the school rep usually had a lot of skeletons in the cupboard. Although, in fact, it's even good to know that she has someone to get on the bottom of. Otherwise, I've got roughed up for my long absence too. Friend Aaron. Where have you been? Here we go. They appointed the wrong person to be class rep. Natsuki is better suited for the job. And why do you look like you saw a naked Yuri? That's oddly specific. Natsuki. Does Natsuki know what Yuri's been doing? Natsuki gave me a smirk. I certainly understand that her sense of humor is the only thing nastier than her character, but damn. I could fucking say that. I didn't want to say that, but somehow several factors coincided. Yuri's moans were still ringing in my ear, and Natsuki's stupid jokes only spurred it on. The girl herself went pale and changed her face as soon as I said that. She looked at me for a while, as if expecting me to say I was joking, so she could cover me up. But I kept quiet and didn't say anything like that. Fuck! I promised Yuri that I would keep her little secret. I shuddered, as if I felt the girl look at me again, with a gaze full of genuine horror. But it was too late, and right now, as luck would have it, my vocal cords and mouth suddenly decided to take on a life of their own. They're locked in the closet somewhere with somebody, and so not only is this dude a creep and spineless, but he's also a loudmouth. What the fuck? Monica suddenly lost all interest in Sayori. I felt a heaviness on my chest. And I stared hysterically into space behind Monica, trying to avoid her overly lively interest. And that's that. Well, she told me later that she got some more, business, and was gone once more. In short, she's making a living. Well, that is to say, there's an opinion that friends can be trusted, right? Especially like that. The next moment, I had to forget that opinion existed. Monica jumped up and flashed her eyes unkindly. Finally, I could be useful too. Don't worry, Chris, I'll thank you properly. I just wish to catch her. After grabbing her phone from Sayori's desk and pulling a bobby pin out of her hair, come on! She ran out the door at the speed of sound. So Monica's like, oh, thank you, Chris. Now, let me go expose Yuri for the whore that she is. Apparently, she had a really good idea of where to catch Yuri doing business. I was about to run after her, but I stumbled and stretched out on the floor. When did I become such a klutz, I wonder? I got up somehow, and stared in annoyance at Natsuki, who had opened her mouth at such an inopportune time. Although, if you think about it, was it her fault? No, it was your fault. You opened your big mouth. Don't blame Natsuki for this. Fuck, was Yuri really right? And Monika willing to go even through with it? It's all ifs and whys only. It was my fault. I'm the one who blabbed. It was already obvious that Monika doesn't care about anything. Just as long as well in her nauseating ordered world. Or maybe it wasn't about the order of the world at all. So Monika is a monster in this mod too? I've played 3 mods where Monika was a monster. The Monika hate just doesn't stop coming. Okay everyone, our meeting is now over. I didn't listen to her and staggered reluctantly back to my desk. If I had known what was going to happen today, I wouldn't have gone to the club in the first place. Without looking at anyone or listening to what had been said, I walked out. And he comes across Yuri, and Yuri's like, Chris, what the fuck? The hallway, where the closeted showers were located, greeted me with dead silence. No sign of Yuri or her second partner of the evening. But judging by Monika's satisfied face, she managed to spot a couple, and the evidence of malicious violation of the discipline is ready to lie on the principal's desk. Maybe at least her partner from the school board will put in a good word for her. Chris, do you even believe that? I never had any respect for this organization in my life. In the few years I've spent in high school, I saw such exemplary reprimands given to students at school assemblies that you wouldn't believe it. And also, knowing Yuri and the local pupils, she's bound to get bullied, maybe even worse. Everything is just going downhill. Downhill, everything is going. I mean, shit, bro. Like, what do you want, man? This is some crazy bullshit, man. When I got home, I went to my room and collapsed on the couch, without undressing or even turning on the computer. It was only now that I noticed I managed to forget my office supplies at the club, and I was no longer concerned with it. The thoughts that crossed my mind were one thing worse than another. I didn't want to sleep, and if I did, I didn't want to wake up. Is this a conscious awakening? I don't know. It's a something, alright. Oh, his phone's ringing. I was like, why are we getting this music? Oh, it's his phone. That's interesting. I wonder what Monika wants from me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Jeez, 1 o'clock in the morning? I took the phone from the table. Hello there. Oh, this is cool. It looks like an actual phone. It looks like an actual SMS screen. Uh-huh. I didn't even bother typing a reply. It's obvious that she didn't want to greet me at 1 o'clock in the morning. And she clearly didn't need a return greeting. What's the matter? Aren't you so happy to see me? Ahem. How did you guess that? What do you want? What do you want from me? Well, I promised to thank you, and I keep my promises. Here you go. You can jerk off all you want. Yeah, I wish y'all could see my face right now. As I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, what? The absolute fuck. Monika would never do this. Monika would never do this. This Monika is disgusting. Not as disgusting as Monika from Her, but this is the second most disgusting Monika I've ever seen. This instance right here. How dare Monica do this? This is messed up in so many ways I can't begin to describe. So thankfully it's small if I don't have to censor that, but still, it's I had no idea how you could get so carried away that you didn't even notice someone took your picture with their phone. But that was none of my business either. If at first, if feeling a little annoyed, I was now filled with rage. You know what? Shove your gratitude up your cunt. I was like, I mean, like, save, dude. Like, what the fuck is this? And if you're dumb enough to report where you shouldn't, I'll smash your fucking head in. I wasn't kidding. I see a real crush on that skank. But I'm afraid she won't appreciate it. Yo, fuck Monica, bro. Because, as I see it, she didn't offer you anything and just ran away. So, jack off and go to sleep. Here's some advice from the Literature Club. See you tomorrow, Romeo. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. As I tried to send Monica another promise to beat the shit out of her, I realized that she had blocked my phone number. I tossed my phone on the mattress and began to pace back and forth across the room. So Monica is just as big or even a bigger dirtbag than this guy. I've played 2 mods where Monica is a colossal dirtbag. No wonder this is the most hated mod in the entire Reddit. No wonder this is Reddit's most hated DDLC mod. I have so many problems with this. There's just so much wrong with this. Should I spit on everything and somehow let Yuri know that she might be in trouble now because of me? I mean, she's gonna be in trouble either way, right? I mean, her world's gonna come crashing down around her soon enough as it is. I suppose it's better she find out from you than to find out from anyone else that her life is over. Also, a side fact, going back to the picture Monica said, whoever drew that little picture of Yuri doing lewd acts, they made her boobs too fucking big. Her boobs are not that big. But anyway, that's aside for the point. And how will she understand me then? And how will she trust me? I think that ship has sailed, bro. I think that ship has sailed, my G. In the end, after weighing the pros and cons, I took the phone again. I decided to call Sayori. I didn't get Yuri's phone or her coordinates from the 3.5 days I spent in the club. Whereas Sayori, who had known Yuri a little longer, should have known them. Hopefully Sayori picks up the phone. Sayori.
Chris, it's you?
Well, it's me. Do you have Yuri's number by any chance? Or maybe you know where she lives? It's urgent!
Well, what time is that?
Well, it's 3 a.m, Sayori. I can hear you don't want to sleep anymore.
3 a.m? Fuck you, fuckhead, with your Yuri.
Damn. Shit. Well, fucking thank you. Yeah, it's just me. Or did she really emphasize the your word? Well, Sayori's an asshole too. So far, the only nice person in this club is Natsuki. And that's saying a lot. It's all happened in one day. We're now on Friday. My question is, how long is this fucking mod? We're in the auditorium. I'm getting Persona 5 vibes right now. Yo, it's Datsuki. Let's get it, Datsuki. Alright. One more thing. Alright, shut up, everyone. I won't keep you long. Oh, no. I'll give him Sigma's voice. The equations were correct. As you can see, our school, like any self-respecting educational institution, has strict rules.
In particular, the prohibition of various sale contracts within the walls of the school. Outside the school, you can even sell your mother. Nobody cares. Prohibition on skipping classes and club activities without a valid reason. Ahem. Easy virtue is not officially forbidden. Ahem. I can understand everyone, everything, age, hormones. But it is also desirable, not within the walls of the school. Do you see where I'm going with this? This morning, we became aware of serious violations of discipline on the part of some students. And yeah, don't you dare beg me for a full. Everyone laughed in the hall, but everyone calmed down as soon as the director continued speaking. Apprentice Yuri Shizumu, please come out here. Heroes need to be known in person.
Yuri Shimizu.
Yuri was literally shoved to the center of the hall. The girl bowed her head low, hiding her face in her hair. Her body shuddered. Then, just for a moment, she looked out from behind her hair, piercing with her eyes and turned away in disgust. And then, paying no attention to anything else, ran away. The principal and teachers were stumped and did nothing. The hooting crowd, picking me up like a feather, rushed out to have some fun.
Whore! Also, what is this song? I hope this isn't copyrighted by any chance. But, yo, dude. I mean, we knew this was coming, but this is just wrong. Everyone's literally running down the school, calling her a whore. Yuri's never gonna live this down. Everyone, whore! Look, there's a whore running!
Don't touch me, you slut!
Yo, this is wrong, because a lot of these fucking people probably have done the same exact thing in Yuri's position. They just never been caught. So a lot of these people are just fucking hypocrites. And you know, I mean, part of me feels bad for Yuri that she has to go through this.
The big break begins. I saw Yuri more times in one day than I can count. It seems to be the biggest bullying I've ever seen at school. She is repeatedly called a whore, groped anywhere and everywhere, beaten and spat upon. Damn. The poor girl was already afraid to stick her head out of the classroom, but everyone found her and dragged her into the hallway by her hair. And suddenly I realized that it was cool or something. My so-called antisocial behavior didn't stop me from being driven. Even Sayori brought me to the club, taking advantage of my helplessness. It hurt her to watch me to become a fucking neat. Of course, as I begged for pies every night didn't hurt at all. Anyway, after watching what had been going on for our second break, I realized that the girl got what she deserved. After all, I had the money yesterday. I could have spent it wisely, so to speak, so she wasn't quite the shy little darling I thought she'd be. It's no big deal. But Yuri didn't even pay attention to me. I was only needed to keep the secret. I got some more business today, yeah? I'll do whatever you want, sure. Sometime in the next life you want to say. No way. That's what you fucking deserve. So that's what Monica meant. She's fucking perceptive. I guess it didn't hit her in the face today. For nothing after all. I opened my mouth and shouted louder than everyone. Slut!
Dude, no, I refuse. Fuck this spawn. Fuck this spawn, everything it stands for. Fuck everybody. Fuck Chris. Fuck Monica. Fuck Sayori. Fuck the whole school. Fuck the principal. Oh, I didn't want to go and say fuck the guy who created this mod. What were you thinking? What is it?
Bro, what the fuck? The end of the school day.
And fuck Chris, particularly too. This guy's a monster. I mean, his self-loathing turned him into a monster, but still, I I have no respect for this guy.
As I hurried down to my toilet, I ran to a crowd of indignant girls near the woman's toilet, which was unreal to get around. The poor girls seemed to be standing there for a long time, and their patience was wearing thin. Someone, and I think I know who, had locked herself in the toilet from the inside and wouldn't come out. Does she even realize that she still has to get out of there? Personally, I don't envy her in this case.
Yeah, no duh. You fucking cursed her out after exposing her secret to the entirety of the school. And then you had the nerve to call her a slut when you wanted to sleep with her the entire time. And the only reason you called her out of her name like that is because you wanted to hook up with her and you never got the chance to. You pathetic, spineless son of a bitch.
I've been standing here for 20 minutes. Seems like I was about to come out in every conceivable hole of my body. Whoa. Here comes Miss Golden Pussy Piece. A president of the literature club who wasted no time in standing near the toilet. Vigorously throwing her arms around the girls, schoolgirl from the school board squeezed her way to the door. Looking around to see if any of the teachers was nearby, Monica raised her booted foot sharply, kicked the door with all her might, and ran inside.
Damn.
What the fuck could she have seen?
Yuri offed herself because you all pushed her to it. Congratulations. You all are horrible people, and you've gotten everything that you deserve. I hope you all can live with yourselves. You all are monsters. I don't even need to see it. I know exactly what happened. That female Wilhelm scream aside.
The area in front of the toilet emptied dramatically. The girls, completely forgetting what they were standing there for, scattered around with huge eyes. Some of them squealed. Did Yuri do something in there? Curiosity is not a vice. Curiosity is a disease. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I go into the women's toilet out of curiosity. Isn't this kind of... I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I feel like I cannot not go in there. Yuri, are you there? There's no answer. I don't want to burst into a woman's toilet like that while she's in there. Isn't that wrong? Is it? I wasn't being very nice to her, was I?
No, you were not. Not like you care. I don't know why you act like you care now.
But my curiosity leaves me no choice. I sigh heavily and open the door. Yuri?
She's gone, bro. She's fucking gone, bro. Yep. Not surprising. Yo, this mod is definitely not for kids, bro. Shit.
Fuck. My legs start to move back and forth involuntarily in what I saw, until they buckled and collapsed to a pool of blood near the dead girl's disfigured body. It was as if the thought processes in my head had stopped altogether. I was lying on my face against Yuri's side, unaware of what was happening. God dang, Yuri. Isn't that... Not really. It's not real. What the fuck is going on?
She's dead, bro. She's dead. And it's all your fault. And you joined in with her, calling her mean names and whatnot. You're part of the problem, Chris. Her death is on your hands, Chris. Her death is on your hands, you son of a gun.
I don't remember how long I lay like that next to her body. I don't remember what, how, or to whom I said it. I don't remember anything at all except one thing. Ripped open stomach and the dead stare of the hunted girl's unseeing eyes. And the feeling of the most fierce horror and guilt. It was my fault. I told about her. I personally drove her to it. Nothing else mattered. And now Yuri is dead. I'd rather be the one lying on her place. What the fuck has she done to deserve this outcome?
I don't know, bro. I mean, not that long ago, you were sitting there calling her all kinds of sluts and whatnot because because she had the audacity not to sleep with you. How dare she? In your pitiful, loathsome state. I feel no sympathy for you, you sick bastard. I feel no sympathy for you, for Monica, or anybody. You're all horrible people. Y'all got what you freaking deserved. Now we're on Monday. What's gonna happen now, I wonder?
Today was supposed to be the school festival, but it was canceled. Instead of it, Yuri's funeral. I don't even know how I managed to get through both weekends. However, I had a strange thought yesterday. Yuri said something like, "I'd rather die than read poetry in front of a crowd of people," a couple of times during our acquaintance. It was pretty ironic. But in my mind, between her funeral and her poetry performance, came up a strange sign of equality. That's why I dressed quite civilly. Not because I had to, but by the movement of the soul. Yuri wouldn't feel well if I showed up to her evening as a raghead, and I have no right to let her down evermore. I followed the car with the coffin. The girl's face was white with the open coffin, framed by her hair and many flowers. I couldn't look at her, and furtively tried to wipe away the unstoppable stream of bitter tears. But it seemed that for Yuri, the day when everyone loves her never came. To my left and right, I could hear the murmur of pupils, obviously not feeling any emotion about her death. So she died. So she had to be. Why the hell are we even going there? But they were eagerly whispering about how I was on Friday, and giggled nastily. Really, guys? Why the hell you even bothered going there? What the hell do you live for? I'd be more than happy to kill everyone here if it could bring Yuri back to life. And I'd probably hand her a knife and fall on my knees in front of her to torment me the way I deserved. I don't know if I was the burning shame, if it was the burning shame, or if I really had been in love with her all this time without realizing it, but it didn't matter now.
This is the most like cartoony looking graveyard ever.
Here we are. Here you are, Yuri. Your financial situation will never bother you again. No one will ever insult you again.
Oh, no, they'll insult her still. Just no, she won't be around to hear it.
If you knew how much I would give right now to switch places with you, no matter what, as long as you couldn't care less about my death. Someone's voice burst into my consciousness. The coffin with Yuri's body was already hidden from view beneath the thickness of the earth. Monica stands in the distance, trying her best to portray grief, reads a eulogy. She's pretty fucked up, by the way. I understand, Monica. I understand. The people at the grave slowly began to disappear. The school principal was standing nearby with his daughter, reprimanding her for inappropriate behavior while he himself staggered around. Yes, I completely forgot, but I happened to remember. This morning before we left the school gate, some people came up to him. I think they were from the Department of Education. He had no choice, so he signed his resignation as school principal, and then got drunk. Who knows, maybe the new principal will start by shrieking the school board. The old principal's favorite, still reading from the sheet what a great loss school had suffered, no longer tried to pretend that she was not disgusted. Yuri was already buried anyway. Tired of watching this circus, I left the cemetery and wandered off.
Oh my goodness. Is this mod over? Can we go home now? I just want this train wreck to be over.
Strangely enough, the literature club, despite the tragedy, was still open. I went in there not knowing why. Sayori and Natsuki were sat next to each other with absent faces. The desk in front of them was completely empty.
I'll admit this little coding segment is actually pretty nice.
Monica, who had already returned from the cemetery, was sitting at the desk where Yuri usually sat, looking at me with a smile and clearly expecting a reaction. Trying not to give myself away, I walked up to her and did something uncharacteristic of me. I looked her straight in the eyes. Why?
That's a good question. A very good question. Give me a second. The thing is, she literally pissed me off at first sight in a way that you couldn't ever imagine. It was as if she was getting everything without any effort at all. Unlike me, beautiful looking, what can I say? In some places, it's an uncommon mind. She wrote poetry, even really good poetry. For the first time in my life, I felt threatened by someone.
Oh my.
Hey, Dead Horse Fiancé, didn't they tell you it's rude to interrupt?
I wish y'all could see my face right now, because all I gotta say is, oh. So I played 2 mods now where Monica's a straight up monster. The first Monica made me just want to say, get the heck away from me. This Monica wants me to make her punch her in the face. This Monica has no soul. So basically she said, I ruined Yuri's life because I felt threatened by her because she is beautiful, got everything she wanted. And I thought that she was my equal in some sense, and I couldn't take that. So I had the perfect chance to ruin her life, and I don't even feel bad about it. Why? Because she was a disgusting whore. Ooh! I want to hurt this Monica so badly.
So, listen to what happened next, if you really want to understand everything.
Even Sayori and Natsuki seemed to perk up their ears at the other side of the room, trying to pretend they weren't there.
And then one day, just imagine that, she condescended to complain about me about her hard life. How badly she feels, poor woman. Can't even buy herself a meal. In her own eyes, there was a sparkle of mockery.
A mockery? A mockery, huh? Oh, bitch. How fucking pathetic you are.
Shut up, asshole.
So that's it. I think I could take her shenanigans for a little while longer. But I already feel like I'm at my limit.
Well, I'm not used to saying no to people that come on to me, even people like our mutual acquaintance. I advised her to start having paid sex. Well, she was indignant at first, but then, you can see it yourself. How could I have known that she would be so naive? Sanctus simplicitus in a vacuum. I didn't know that, but I made my rounds sometime after school and just in case I ran into her. I wanted so badly to defame her.
Wait, so...
Oh
my god, Monica's a complete monster! You know, people complain about what Yuri did in this mod, but honestly, I think Monica's the bigger problem here. Because Monica was so jealous of Yuri that she told Yuri to sell her body to make ends meet, and then wanted to turn around and frame Yuri to destroy her. How fucking evil can you be? People had a problem with Yuri? No, they really didn't have a problem with Monica. I mean, what Yuri did... I don't agree with what Yuri did. Not at all. But Yuri is not the problem of this mod. It's fucking Monica. So that's why you didn't often show up on time. Scumbag! I remember what Yuri said that unfortunate evening. You're fucking wrong. She didn't do it out of naivete. She was careful and lucky for a long time, if you could call it that. But she was unlucky when she bumped into me. I didn't talk about it, but if I hadn't said anything in that time...
And all of a sudden you showed up. At first you pissed me off too. You weren't even going to do anything about me hanging around her. Oh, you weren't even going to have anything to do with me hanging around her. Staring and staring at her tits. You should have known. You should have known how disgusting it looked. And it's possible that just because she was simple-minded, she thought you were too pure for her. That's why she wouldn't give herself to you. But it's just a guess. After all, it's not like you didn't ignore my text message, is it? And you were the one who gave me that gift. I appreciate that. I really do. And you know, I might even admit that you were pretty good. I might even give you a chance.
For exactly a moment, the thought flashed in my mind. Maybe I should really try to woo her. For exactly one disgusting moment. And that moment was enough for Monica to ruin it for herself.
Haha, just kidding. Like hell you would get any chance. Have you even seen yourself in a mirror? Apparently a dead whore was your ceiling. A leaky one.
I walked up to her. Dale!
Oh, shit!
To be fair, she got what she deserved. Fuck Monica. Also, Nikos is sleepy next to me, so sorry, Nikos.
Ha! You did a great knockout. You're a berserker, of course. We barely got you out of there.
The fog in my mind gradually lifted. I heard Sari's voice from the club room. She was calling an ambulance for Monica. Yeah. Take my stuff out. I didn't want to go into the club. Otherwise, if I saw Monica again, there'd be no point in calling an ambulance. Noski didn't even move. Noski, take my fucking stuff out.
Why don't you go to fuck yourself with your stuff, you fucking psycho?
The clubroom door swung open. Noski hurriedly retreated. Sayori's hand came through the door with my supplies and just tossed them to the floor. Thank you, Sayori. Without picking them up, I head home.
Wow, he did all of that? He told him to get his stuff, and he left the stuff on the floor and left. Wow.
Conscience. You've been sitting around since you were 14, killing time watching first anime, then all kinds of shock content you could find. Trying to somehow drown out the feeling of being unclaimed. The natural feelings inherent in human beings become dull little by little. At my age, and with my way of life, this usually doesn't lead to good things. In a week that I've been a member of the literature club, at least a little bit had changed. I could still spend a sleepless night watching this stuff. And then write about it in the poems. It didn't work out so well, but that's not the point. After all, you could say that's where Yuri and I almost hit it off. She helped me to the best of her ability to awaken something inside me. And now... I'm paying her back. It's too late. But this is the only way I could shut up the voice of my conscience forever. I sigh shakily. It's not so easy, though.
Sorry about that. My sister decided to come in and bring me some food.
Her face in front of my eyes. I'm having a strange hallucination. Or is this my conscience? Is she smiling at me? So this time I'm doing it right. I won't let anyone else down. Nothing will hurt me or make me sad again. Come to think of it, when was the last time I saw her smile? I guess it was only when we met. You had to pretend to be something you weren't. I'm good at that. Now her smile is sincere.
I smiled sincerely at her too, climbing up on the stool. No! After consolidating a rope on the ceiling, I put it around my neck. Couldn't it get any worse?
Hey! Open the door, quickly! Chris, are you deaf in there? Go open it for your girlfriend.
Ah! What? Who is it?
It's me.
Ah, you, and you let me go?
It depends on how you behave. Chris, open up immediately.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Shit. That was dumb. He had the rope around. That was dumb. He had the rope around his neck, and he was gonna get off the stool.
Huh? Did you just hang yourself? That's funny.
Yuri, I'm sorry.
Okay, I forgive you. Though, not like it matters because you're about to die.
Thanks.
Just kidding. Rest in piss, you fucking sucker.
Even in death, they made Yuri unlikable. Well then. So that was Purple Troubles, Reddit's most hated DDLC mod. I could see why. There was the only thing I liked about this mod was the coding. There was some cool things that the mod creator did with the coding. I give her props for that. Everything else, fuck this mod. Fuck everything, bro. I would say fuck Monica, fuck Chris, fuck Sayori, fuck the whole school, fuck the principal, fuck all the guys that fucked Yuri for money. I'm tempted to say fuck Yuri now that I think about it. I'm just sitting here like, dude, come the fuck on, bro. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go through the credits. I'm just gonna end the episode here, because fuck this, bro. It's been real. I'm not gonna say it's been fun. It's been a time and a half. It's your boy Jay Killen. Ciao for now. Let me know what you think in the comment section.